Hello everybody, my name is Gordon Hall and I'm the studio manager and lead art director for ThinkHive Studio. Today I wanted to, or tonight rather, wanted to show you a way to find and remove unwanted and potentially malicious markup from your WordPress theme. So, let's see, here I've got where my installation of WordPress is hosted. This is Coda, and I have the theme I'm going to install. It's called Big Easy. It's by Woo Themes. You can check them out at woothemes.com. Did not get this theme from Woo Themes, and it just so happens that whoever was hosting it thought that they would put some sketchy looking code in the footer. So let's dump this into our themes folder. Let that upload there. Okay, now that that's done, we can take a look at what our theme looks like if we, let's see here, we're going to log into our back end and go activate the theme under appearance, themes. You guys know this stuff. Okay, so we're going to activate the theme by clicking right there. Alright, now, here is the site. Now, there's no content, obviously, because we haven't put anything in here yet. We haven't changed our stuff or changed anything. We notice this Simulation comparative prête automobile tax credit voiture. I don't know what language that's in, but I don't know what it is. And it leads to this website that is in a different language. So, regardless of whether this is going to add spyware or what have you, we don't want it on our page. This is no good. So, easy enough, right? We go into our themes folder, we find our footer.php, and we go to change it, and we get a bunch of freaking gibberish. What is this? That's not HTML. That's not anything. It's actually base64 encoded. So this is a PHP script that basically scrambles what they wanted to put in there and thought that people like us couldn't figure out how to fix it. Luckily, we're really cool, so we can. So I've added a resource onto the ThinkHive homepage. You can also Google base64 decode, but if you go over here on our homepage and under the tab FTN for the nerds, there's a link to the base64 decoder. On this site, you can copy and paste your base64 encoded thing, and it will spit it out as what it's supposed to be. So, we find where the code starts. This is actually two different strings. One is up here, and the one is down here. This piece down here at the bottom, we'll tackle here in a minute, but this tells, I guess, the browser what kind of encode or what kind of encryption it is so that it knows how to read it. But we're going to start here, right before the quote mark. We're going to highlight all the way up to the first quote mark. We're going to copy and paste that into our decoder and let it do its thing. Then we're going to go here and we're going to delete that out. Move this down. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to see this still looks freaking crazy. This is not HTML. This isn't anything. It's, well, it's kind of goofy is what it is. It looks like markup, but it's actually got another sort of encoding on there. This encoding is called 123456 AOUIE, which we would find out once we take the bottom piece down here and we decrypt that part. And this is going to tell us what we need to know right there. So, now that we know what that is, we can move out of there and we can just delete this whole crap down here. Now on my dashboard here I have a sticky note of which corresponds to what. Basically, everything in here, like you see PR 5T 132 T2, these numbers correspond to these letters. So simply, we just find and replace them all, and we get the right thing. So let's start here. Let's do find. Alright, we're going to find the number 1 and replace it with the letter A for the entire document. Bam. We're going to find the number 2 and replace it with the letter O. Replace all. We're going to find the number 3 and replace it with the letter U. And then we're going to do that to all of them. We're going to find the number 4 and we're going to replace it with the letter I for the document. It's starting to look a little more correct here. So we're going to do the number 5 and then replace it with E. Alright, so now we actually have legit real words, no numbers, none of that leet speak stuff. Now we can actually find what it is what we were looking at earlier. So right here you've got your copyright and copy blah blah blah. Let's move that to the date we want, say 2010. And we want to say all rights reserved blog info. That's pulling from the name of your blog. Here's our link we want to get rid of, starting here at the A hyperlink reference all the way down. Actually, let's just delete this whole line here. We don't need this paragraph either. Boom. We save our document. We open up our site again here. We refresh. And no more crazy foreign language footer crap. And then from there you can go on to finish up the rest of your style sheets, edit whatever you want, and do your design bang. This was Gordon, and I hope this helped. Leave your comments in the section below if you have any questions.